We are getting ready to talk to Mr. Marlo. I'm excited. He's a talented artist, and he's going to talk to us about what he's been working on. He is our Charm City Spotlight artist. How are you?
Good.
Oh, let me scoot back so I can see you good. There you go. Okay. I'm so excited for our listeners that are just joining us and watching us on IGTV. I'm excited to showcase our Charm City Spotlight artist. It is Marlo at Marlo Music with a Q, Musiq. And so we're going to just talk about your process, you as an artist, and you as a person. How you been? It's a pandemic happening in the world.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely been different.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually been at work every day since everything started, so I'm
You
one of those.
essential. You must be out
Yes.
here being essential.
Yep. So I've been out here still working. I actually work with property management, so we have to make sure everybody has a place to stay.
Yeah.
Um, but it's definitely been a different experience working from home.
Mm-hmm.
But even with that, still, it kind of motivates a lot of people to kind of do things that they wouldn't do on a normal basis,
Yeah.
which is how I ended up getting back into music. Because I had stopped doing music for about 5 years and
What?
decided to get back into it this year. Yep.
Now, see, sir, we can't have you out here stopping music, stopping the process, but I'm happy that you're back.
Thank you.
Definitely happy that you're back. Now, I got a chance to scroll on your page, see what you've been up to. You definitely have been paying attention to what's happening in the world. It's a lot of civil unrest. There are a lot of people that are upset. There are people
Hmm.
protesting. And absolutely, it should be happening, right? We can't allow people to have genocide
Yep.
of our people. And so you made a song called "We Can't Breathe."
Yes.
What Talk to me about how maybe emotional it was to create a song, but also how important it is to create a song that talks about the current state of the world.
So basically, the song is just my take on everything that's been happening. Because not a lot of people are vocal through social media. A lot of people are kind of the people who will either donate to a fund that
Mm-hmm.
will help with the cause. But I'm one of those people who are not really, I'm not a hands-on type of person. I
Yeah.
kind of like to stay in the back, but still have my voice still there.
Yes.
So it was kind of a way to put my voice out there because a lot of people think that just because you don't post all the time or you're not out there protesting, that you
Mm-hmm.
still don't have a say in this or you feel like you don't really care about the situation, but a lot of people still do. And
Mm-hmm.
one way to do it for at least artists, at least, is to do it through music.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a lot of thoughts that go into it. The song, all of the harmonies that went into it is kind of just like a build on it. It starts off kind of mellow, kind of telling the story, and then you just build onto it with the harmonies to kind of, it's like a unity type of thing.
Yeah.
Um, but that was pretty much what it was. It was just my voice putting my voice out there about the whole situation. Because a lot of people, it doesn't hit you until something happens. It
Mm.
took literally me going to the grocery store to get juice and somebody stopping me and saying, please be safe out there. And once that happened, you really don't think about it. Like I could literally just be going to the grocery store to get juice or something for dinner, and I may not make it back home the next day. So that was my take on We Can't Breathe.
I think it is powerful to be able to create in the midst of chaos. I absolutely do. And I enjoyed the song. You did a great job with the song.
Thank
And
you.
I am very happy that you decided to use your voice to speak truth to power. I think that's important. And you're valuable, and you're valuable as a Black man, and you're valuable as an artist, and you're valuable serving people. And I see that. I can hear that in your music. Talk to me about vibes. Now that's a whole different situation. That is
Yes.
that is also uh, the current mood and times, because as things start to open back up, people are trying to catch that vibe. And
Yep.
so, this is definitely a song to kind of, relax and think about the positive things and, what you have to look forward to. Talk to me about the whole feel for this song and who you singing to.
So the whole idea of vibes was just because everybody's been quarantined, everybody's kind of been, myself included, is moments where people may feel down, or even people who need that social interaction to kind of
Mm-hmm.
feel good about themselves. And this is just a song that's talking about having a good time, whether you're out
Yeah.
with your friends. A lot of things like my fiance and I, we did a virtual birthday party,
Yeah.
and it was just a good vibe. So it was kind of like just taking a moment to kind of take a break from the stress of everything that's been going on, because
Yeah.
although we need to focus on it, we still have to think about our mental and kind of relax sometimes and take a break and just have a good time with life.
Yep. I definitely think that song is that energy. So what I'm doing now is making sure that I tag you so that people can go to your page and check out your music. Because we're talking about all this good music, right?
Yes.
So we have to make sure that people can find you. So I was like, let me tag Marlo. Let me see. Because I definitely want to make sure that you are getting the shine and people purchasing vibes. It's only 99 cents, child. So
Yep. Only 99 cents.
it ain't gonna hurt your pocket. It ain't gonna hurt your pocket. But I love it because you go to the studio and you work really, really hard, and there's nothing wrong for those that decide to put their music out for free. But I mean, it's worth that and more. The work that you are doing. So hold on, let me pin it. Trying to get my life together over here for you. So talk to me about, you have a debut project that's getting ready to drop. Talk to me about that. Unexpected. What made you name it
Yeah.
Unexpected?
So the whole idea of Unexpected is a lot of people, if you do know me already, a lot of people know me from starting with gospel music. So
Oh,
I grew up
okay.
in the
That's
church.
okay.
Yes. So a lot of my family, friends, they know me as the gospel singer. And I kind of wanted to step away from that. A lot of people, gospel artists, you pour into a lot of people and
Mm-hmm.
you continually pour into other people. And then
Mm-hmm.
at a certain point, it's kind of like you're pouring in, but nothing's getting poured back into you. So
Yeah.
I kind of took a step back. And then when I came back to music, I didn't want to particularly go back into the gospel part, because I wanted to be a versatile artist. So I love R&B, I
Mm-hmm.
love gospel, and a lot of R&B kind of stems from gospel music. So it's
Mm-hmm.
still the same thing, but a lot of R&B today, you don't have a lot of positive messages with R&B. R&B used to be about storytelling, and it's kind of getting a little bit away from that. So I was just like, okay, I've been through certain situations that I can put out there in music that people can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of miss that. A lot of the project is like a 90s feel R&B. So it's a lot of that kind of throwback type of vibes on the entire project. Um, it's just a mix of different things. It's going to be a gospel song on there as well. So it's just a lot of
Okay.
unexpected music that'll be on this project. So that's where the idea of unexpected came from.
Talk to me about that transition from gospel music to doing R&B music, secular music, as people like to call it. How did your fan base react so far? How has now that you're putting out R&B music, how have they taken to it?
So a lot of people who have been supporting me since the beginning, they were waiting for it. A lot of
Okay.
people wanted me to go that route, and I was like, I don't think that's the route for me. But then you go to open mics, and when you go to open mics, you're singing R&B, and everybody just like your voice fits the R&B sound. So I feel like as long as it's a positive message, it doesn't matter if you're singing gospel music, inspirational music, R&B, as long as it's a positive message and your voice is still being heard. It
Yeah.
shouldn't matter what genre of music you sing.
That's right, because you can be inspired and uplifted because music is a mood.
Yep.
Music is a vibe. And so, I definitely agree. I love that, but I love that you're just still doing what you love at the end of the day, and it makes you happy and it makes other people happy. And I think that's when you put out great vibes and good energy and positivity, you can't do anything but get that back. Talk to me about some of the people that you work with on this project. Did you primarily do this project solo? Or did you produce your beats? Did you work with a producer or producers?
Yeah. So I actually did all of my recording in my bedroom. So I do
Okay.
all of my background vocals. I did all of the lead vocals. The song Vibes, I co-wrote with a person called Terrell King Music. He's based out of Atlanta. And then I reached out to a few people who I knew produced, and I was just like, hey, I'm doing this project. Would you mind helping me with like mixing it and mastering it? And all of it was done. I did it literally in the room that I'm sitting in now. So it was like, you take time to invest in yourself.
Yes.
And my thing was music for me is like therapy. So it was a release. So even if I didn't make a lot of money from this,
Yeah.
as long as the message is put out there and I'm doing something positive for somebody else to benefit from, because even if I don't know that you've heard the song, it could help somebody. And
Yes.
that's the main point of me doing music for myself.
Yes. I think what is fun is that collaborative process. And when you get to like mesh your ideas with, the thoughts and ideas of someone else, and you create this, beautiful body of work and this beautiful project, and then you get to see other people react to it. That's what it's all about. And I love your by any means necessary approach. You're like, listen, I'm gonna stack these vocals. I don't know if you're using Pro Tools or what you're using, but you are making it happen. And I think you have to be willing to invest in yourself. And you have taken those necessary steps. And again, putting out good music. So for those that are just now joining us on IG Live, it's Black Music Month. I'm talking to Marlo at Marlo Music. He's tagged. He's our Charm City Spotlight artist. And he has singles out. We Can't Breathe is a song that he did that really captures what's happening within the times. And then we also have Vibes, which is it's perfect. It's officially summertime now. The sun is out. They say it's supposed to be 91 degrees tomorrow.
Yes.
So if you're looking for, a song to, drop your top and, wear your mask, then of course, this is the song for you. So, as I was looking through your page, I saw that you featured Nat King Cole and Shirley Brown for Black Music Month. Who are the artists that you most enjoy in R&B?
So in R&B, I love John Legend. A lot
Yeah.
of people who know me know I started with playing piano. I taught myself, so I play by ear. So John Legend was definitely one of my favorite artists.
Yes.
And then also her, because a
Mm.
lot of her music is really genuine. She brought back R&B, which is like the classic R&B with a meaning behind it. It's not just music just to put out there. All of her songs is one of those type of artists where you can listen to their entire project
Yes.
and not skip a track.
Yes.
So those are two of the main people who I really love and enjoy. Jazmine Sullivan. Um, I love Jazmine Sullivan.
Me too.
So she's definitely one of those artists. Some of the songs on there is kind of giving you a feel of like a mix of Jazmine Sullivan, John Legend, and her. So you'll definitely feel their inspiration on this project. So those are the three that I really take like
Okay.
my thoughts and ideas from. Yeah.
So since you talked about feeling like her really brought back R&B, how do you feel about the current state of R&B? Do you feel like it needs to be revived? Do you feel like it is timeless and it's always going to have its place, or do you feel like it's lacking something?
So I feel like it's evolving because I know even back with like Marvin Gaye, songs have changed from that era. Gladys
Absolutely.
Knight, Temptations are also one that really they make a mark on R&B,
Yes.
and people take it and they change it and make it their own. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like everybody has their own spin on R&B. And I feel like it's just something that's going to always evolve to something different, but we'll always come back to the root of what R&B is with the positive message or something meaningful. A lot of us came here from classic R&B with love
That's right.
songs,
That's right.
and a lot of people kind of get away from that to kind of fit into the crowd of R&B now,
Mm-hmm.
or just to make music and make the money. And I think a lot of people should either go back to having a message behind it. Even like Beyonce's song that she put out. I love a lot of Beyonce's songs that she's
Are you
putting
talking about
out
her new
now.
single, Black Parade?
Yes. I think a lot of artists are getting back to that message behind all of their music.
Mm. So, what do you think your overall message that people, your listeners and your fans can take away from your debut project, Unexpected?
So I think you will take away a mix of emotions. There's definitely things on there where we all go through breakups
Oh,
or having to deal with people cheating on you or being
mm-hmm.
cheated on, or you actually being the one cheating. There's a song about that on there. So it's kind of like a spin on it where the person is cheating, but I know that you're doing it, but I'm just not telling you. So you'll have that emotion in there. You'll have the
Ooh,
emotion.
that's deep. That's
Yep.
deep.
You'll also have the anger part of that,
Yes.
where after everything is done, you're angry about it. But then at the end, you also have the love part where you want to spend the rest of your life with this person because you all worked it out. And then it's also a positive message on there. Also, I have a track on there called Overcomer. And it's just a positive message because a lot of people go through things. One of my best friends just got her doctorate degree. Shout out to Shannon Douglas.
You better get that shout
So
out.
she definitely overcame a lot of obstacles because it takes a lot for a black person in America to
Yeah.
achieve their doctorate degree, and a lot of people don't take into consideration how much work that is. So it's just a positive song about overcoming different obstacles. It's another song on there called The Fire. How that song is basically just talking about how you go through a situation, but you have a burning sensation inside of you that just keeps you going and it just motivates you. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of different things that you'll get out of this project. It's not, I would say it's not just one topic. It's just a mix of everything.
Okay. I like that. You're giving us variety. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not mad. Now, you talked about crossing over from gospel music into the R&B space. Talk to me about, who has been your gospel inspirations when you were doing gospel music.
So a lot of it stemmed from Smokey Norfolk.
Amazing.
My group, I had a group also, Dante Young and Divine Creation. We took uh, a lot of our nuances and tones from Anthony Brown and group therapy because they definitely evolved gospel music. So it's a
Yes.
lot of different artists, even with Todd Delaney with a like a worship type of feel in his music. But
Uh-huh.
then you also have like Kirk Franklin. So
Yes.
it's a I love a mix of different music. So it just took a
Okay.
lot of different artists to kind of come up with the sound for us, and we kind of had a mix of all of those artists.
Well, your music is energizing. It is fresh. And August 24th can't get here fast enough. You're going to drop
Yeah.
it on that day, right? You're going to drop it on that
Yes,
day.
it will be dropped on August 24th.
Okay. Because,
Yeah.
like when you're a fan of somebody and you're waiting on the music to drop and they be like, we're going to push it back. No, I have been waiting. You have it on your page, August 24th. We want Unexpected, August 24th.
Yes, it will be on all platforms on August 24th. So definitely make sure you grab that project.
Will do. I think it is, exciting that you have this opportunity to, let people know who have never heard your music before, get exposed to your music. A few things. What side of the city you represent and where you from?
East Baltimore, the Morgan
East
area. Yeah.
Baltimore. Okay. Gotta make sure you represent. I also want to ask, are you in the mood to sing a little bit? Gonna get a
Oh,
little
we
sample?
sure.
I thought I asked. No pressure. No pressure for you to sing. Go ahead.
Sure. Let's see.
You're so
Rolling
calm.
with
You're
my
like,
crew,
ooh.
got on something new. It's something in the air tonight. Yeah, second day of June, you can feel the groove. Yeah, we got that air supply. So hit your dance challenge. Or we can just chill out, call up your man and them. I'ma hit some chicks up. We gon' really get it poppin'. Yeah, it's the whole vibe. Drop the top, bass, let it rock. Beat, let it rock. It's the whole vibe. Let the beat ride. Summertime vibe, vibing on the west side.
First of all, you got fans. Your people are checking in. Okay?
Yes.
They comment. I see I see, praise hands. I see it all. So shout out to everybody that's supporting you and checking in. I appreciate you, Marlo. So excited for you. Definitely excited about this debut project. Definitely let people know again where they can find your music, where they can follow you on your social media platforms.
Yep. So we are on Instagram and Facebook at Marlo Music, and that is MUZIQ. And then all of my music is on Spotify.
We had a little delay. Go ahead.
We are on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, any platform that you can think of. We're even on YouTube, so you can definitely check it out on YouTube and share it. And we'll always be posting on our Instagram.
All right, at Marlo Music, our Charm City Spotlight artist, putting on and representing for our Black Music Month and representing the East. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for taking this time out. Anything else you would like to say before we get ready to close out?
Just support. Anything, all the streams do count. All of the purchases count. It's only 99 cents. So definitely, if you can support, just definitely support.
Definitely. Thank you so much. You have a fantastic weekend.
You as well.
Thank you, love.
Thank you.
For real. Shout out to Marlo's friends. I love to see the support. It's pouring in. You guys really showed up and represented for your boy. So again, continue to support him. Charm City Spotlight artist at Marlo Music. My name is Nori, and I have enjoyed hanging out with you as we have, fun talking to local artists right here in our beautiful city.